Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with some Sentai news today. We got the official name for the trademark of next year's Super Sentai, which is Kikai Sentai Zenkaiger. I think I got that right. I mean, I may not have the pronunciation right. It always takes a while for us to align the pronunciation and the spelling, and HLJ still spells Kara Major weird, but you know what I mean, and the title will be right, so we don't know anything else about it outside of speculation in the name, but I wanted to make a video about it for a couple reasons. I mean, A, it just confirms for sure that Sentai is going another year. I didn't think that was in doubt because next year is going to be an anniversary season year, so I don't think that they would cancel it right before that, but you know, there's been all kinds of Sentai's canceled rumors over the last few years. I feel like I've managed to avoid it this year. I mean, I'm sure it happened, but I didn't see it. Like, usually around, I'll see people like, Sentai's Candle is going to be replaced by Metal Heroes. I'm like, why would they replace it with Metal Heroes? That happens like every year, but I feel like I avoided it this year. But like I said, it's going to be an anniversary season, which is the other reason I wanted to do this video. You know, it's going to be 45, 10 years since Zenkaiger. And like the rumor is, one of the rumors is that, you know, they're going to be going all out because it's an anniversary season. They want to sort of get fan engagement up since it's been kind of lacking the last few years, and kind of a go for broke type situation. So that's kind of one of the general rumors since it's season 45, but we don't know exactly what they might do. You know, if you guys know me, you know I am absolutely sick to death of anniversary stuff ever since Zenkaiger and then not Zenkaiger, but ever since Decade and then Zenkaiger. Every year has been an anniversary thing, an excuse to just get a bunch of shallow fan service together. Now, to be fair, I thought Zenkaiger was good, and I really like Zenkaiger, but just between Sentai and Rider and the constant anniversaries and crossovers and team-ups and talk of crossovers and anniversary and team-ups, I would be happy to have a 50-year anniversary of not doing team-ups. Just 50 years, and then we can go back to it. But that's just me. Like I said, that being said, let's talk about what this might be for a second. So, it's possible we could get another season like Zenkaiger, where the season is sort of dedicated to the anniversary, given the fact that we just did Geo and Kamen Rider. I almost said we just did Geo and Kamen Rider Decade, and that sort of works, but what I mean is that we just did Geo, which was a similar anniversary series to Decade, and they tied it to Decade, and since they were obviously shown to be willing to do that, it's very possible, especially given the popularity of Zenkaiger and the sort of go for broke thing, that they might try to do something like that. I'm not talking like a sequel, but kind of like a series, like Geo, where it's like its own thing, but then you end up tying it to the Zenkaiger's, or the Zenkaiger's appear, or something like that could happen. It's also possible we could get a 10 years after special. There's probably going to be something done to the degree of it, and the only thing I know about translating the title is some people say that Kikai could mean like destroy and stuff, so obviously it's going to be Decade Sentai Tsukasa Ranger, and he's just going to take over. I'd watch that. So like I said, we don't know a lot other than it's going to be anniversary based. It's actually really funny because before I made this video, I kind of just poked around a little bit to see what other speculation there was that I may have missed since I've only been loosely following it. And of course I saw the bug rumor again. Legit, every year, the trifecta of rumors you see of Sentai ever since I got into Sentai is, it's going to be bug themed, it's going to be planets, Sentai's canceled. That happens literally every year I see it, and then none of them ever happen. I mean, I guess Q-Ranger got kind of close to planets, but not really, but you know what I mean. So what I would personally like to see is just a normal season. That's probably not going to happen, but I would like to see it just be like a normal season. Don't overblow the anniversary stuff in the season itself, and then maybe have the Zenkaiger's appear for a special like they did in Zyuohger. And then I would love to see a Zenkaiger Returns movie, like a, you know, 10 years after type deal. That's what I'd like to see, and then maybe a movie. That's what I want to see the main series be left alone, so I can just enjoy it without a bombardment of fan service. So like, I'd like to see them do a lot of stuff outside of it, like a Zenkaiger thing, and like maybe a Sentai Versus movie or something. That would be more than fine. But just kind of let the series be. But, like I said, Zenkaiger was good. In fact, I think Zenkaiger is one of the few good anniversary crossover things in the last decade. So, if they are going to go for a more Zenkaiger-esque series, I want them to make it on that level, where Zenkaiger I really liked because it was nicely balanced between making the Zenkaiger's matter and then the anniversary stuff matter. So that the Zenkaiger's felt like their own team, their own characters, their own story, and they melded it together nicely with all the anniversary tributes, so that the Zenkaiger's didn't just feel like a husk for shallow fan service. So, like I said, I personally just want to see things cool down and would prefer to see the anniversary celebrations be separate from the show itself to a degree. But if we do another anniversary season like Zenkaiger, let's make it like Zenkaiger and not make it like Geo and not make it like Decade. But what do you guys think? what do you want to see from the upcoming 45th season and the 45th anniversary? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell to notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.